Hello everybody, it is Michael from Hallowed Thrills back with another video, and today we have a massive amount of announcements for HHN over in Orlando. Today we will cover everything from a house announcement to new tickets, frequent fear passes are now available, and a whole bunch of new merch has came to Five and Dime, so we'll cover all of that in today's video. But before we get into all that, please make sure that you are subscribed and have the bell notification turned on to get notified whenever I post a video and to keep up on all of the announcements that I'm sure will be coming within the next couple weeks, as we have only, as of the time of posting, 28 days until HHN opening night. Super exciting stuff, but now let's head in and cover all of this stuff. So today we got our announcement day started super early at 9 a.m. this morning. They did have the announcement rollout. We had a video rollout that got posted on HHN's Twitter page. So let's check out our newly added house to the lineup.
For 30 years, they've haunted your thoughts, plagued your nightmares, tortured your imagination. Now they're all back to make your most twisted dreams a reality. We're back. And this time, it's all of us! Together for the first time in one terrifying haunted house. HHN Icons, captured only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. You bring your friends, I'll bring mine.
Yes, 1,000 times yes. I am super excited for this. HHN Icons captured a house that has been rumored for what seems like forever for this 30th anniversary event, has finally been announced and is coming to the event. I could not be happier. We have all of the icons, well, let me rephrase that. Most of the icons from the past year's events coming all together in one house to scare you. It couldn't be better. This is a recipe for a fantastic event, and it's just super exciting. We were given a little bit of details about the house over on the HHN website, so I'll go over and read some of those details right now for you. Over the past 30 years, Halloween Horror Nights has introduced a murderer's row of original characters. Now they've joined forces, some newly risen to true icon status, to form a monstrous hell of fame, taunting and terrifying you at every turn. You'll meet Jack the Clown, the Storyteller, the Caretaker, and many more, all in one house for the first time ever. As you search for escape, you'll encounter tormented victims as well as each other's icons, demonic superfans. Who's the most evil of them all? Depending when you visit, a different icon will reign supreme. Now that last line is what really interests me, as that means that we might have a winner, so to speak, in this house, which is super exciting, as it looks like there will be a different person or a different icon at the end of the house every single event night, signifying that they quote-unquote won the house. And as a little example of the last time that this was used at the event was at HHN25 for Freddy vs. Jason. Every single night of the event, there was a different ending scene, whether it was showed that Jason won the house against Freddy or that Freddy won against Jason. So that was a really cool thing that they added to the house for that year that really changed it up and kept the house evolving throughout the event. But this is going to be a whole bunch of different characters that can cycle through every night of the event to see who's going to take the throne, so to speak, of the house and be the most supreme icon. And I'm super excited to check this out when I finally get to go through the house during my October trip. And speaking about my October trip, not to mention everyone's trip, something super amazing got announced today that affects everyone's trips, including mine, as Frequent Fear and Scream First Passes were officially released today that you can now purchase over on the HHN website. So that is great news for everyone who's waiting on those. It has been a very, very stressful amount of time waiting for those to finally be released. And for me, I have already purchased my pass, so that will cover my 4 days that I'm going to be at the event and saves me a little bit of money, as well as the single day tickets. If I were to buy them, that would have been a lot of money. So this is just a very great way for me to save money for those 4 nights that I'm going. Now, speaking about saving money, I'm going to break down the pricing points for every single pass and every single pass option and what it covers for the event as well. Let's talk about prices, but first off, we have the normal frequent fear pass, which covers the first Friday and Saturday of the event, as well as every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday throughout the event's run. Now, this is $159.99, or with Express for $459.99, all before tax. And if you don't want to go through October, then we have a Rush of Fear pass, which this is for $129.99 or $399.99 with Express before tax. And this covers every event day from opening night on September 3rd to September 26th. So this does not get you the last 2 event days of September, but does get you all the other ones with this pass. We also have what I got, being the Frequent Fear Plus pass, which is $189.99 or $529.99 with Express before tax. Now, this covers every single event night from Sunday until Friday, but does not include Saturdays, as Saturdays are normally the peak days for the event, so they don't want to give that away for that pass point. But if you do want that Saturday and want to get everything, or if you're a really big HHN fan but not such as far as Universal, and you don't have a Universal annual pass, then this next option is for you, as we have the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass. So the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass, as you could guess, covers every single night of the event's run, from the opening night of September 3rd all the way until October 31st for the last night of the event. Every single night of the event. Super exciting for that one. And that cost of that one is $284.99 or $729.99 with Express before tax. And also, like I said, if you have this and you're not an annual pass holder, this does include free parking, which, because the event's going on, they will not have the after 6 free parking for Universal like they would normally have. That has been suspended for the run of Halloween Horror Nights, so they will charge the $26 for parking. But with the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass, that will be paid for, so you can get free parking after 5 with the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass. But as a little added bonus for going to the event, we do have a new add-on, which I did say was the Scream First add-on. Now, this is for people, like I said, who aren't annual pass holders, who won't be able to get into the park normally before the event starts, who do have tickets to Halloween Horror Nights and want to get in a couple houses early. So if you don't have an annual pass and you don't feel like spending a whole bunch of money on trying to get the express passes for HHN, this is a way to get all of those houses done in one night and still save money a little bit. So for $30, you get the Scream First pass, like I did say, and this allows you to get into Universal Studios from 3 until 5 p.m. and you'll go into a different Stay and Scream area, which allows you to enter 1 or 2 houses, depending on the timing of it, before the event even opens for the night. And I personally have done this before. I did it in 2019 for the event. I did it one night and it was super amazing. I really love doing Stay and Scream and would recommend it for anybody who doesn't want to spend the extra money on Express Pass. But I will say that you want to keep in mind that you do need a valid Horror Nights pass for the night that you have the Stay and Scream pass, because you have to have a Horror Nights ticket to be able to go into Stay and Scream. So now we are on to merchandise. A whole bunch of merchandise was released today with the announcements at Five and Dime in the park. So it's other than just t-shirts this time. So it's super exciting that we get a whole bunch of other stuff about the Icon House announcement. So we got a really cool new Ringer t-shirt with Jack, Chance, Storyteller, Caretaker, Director, and the Terror Queen all on the shirt. It is a really cool design. It has like red piping around the sleeves, and I think it's a really awesome design. It has the 30 years 30 fears tagline on it, which was used last year, and I'm so glad that they're now bringing it back for this year, as I thought it wasn't going to come back because of the Never Go Alone tagline, which is garbage. But this is one of the items that I really hope I can get my hands on, because it is a really cool shirt. We also got a new cup, which has some of the icons on it, including the Usher and all the other ones that I've named before. But I am really not too keen on this cup, as the art style is just really weird to me. I don't know. It might just be me, but I think that makes the icons look kind of weird looking. And we also got a set of 4 different buttons. We have Jack, Chance, the Director, and the Terror Queen on 4 different individual buttons on one like pack. It's just the normal designs that they had on the t-shirt, but just on buttons, so it's whatever. But we also got a really interesting Jack saw blade wall decor thing, which, once again, not entirely sure how I feel about it. It does something just about it looks off to me, whether it be the art design or something. So I'm not personally going to get this, but I'm not going to judge anybody if they do, because it's a really cool item. But the last thing that we got as far as merchandise goes today is socks. Really? Who buys the socks? I mean, it's cool. It's a cool design, don't get me wrong. It has the icons on it. Everyone loves the icons, but it's socks. Like, whenever they put out these cool design socks, who really buys them? Personally, not me, but you do you. So that is going to wrap up today's video of huge HHN announcements. It is a big day for HHN announcements. If you did enjoy, please make sure you drop a like, and also comment which piece of that merchandise are you planning on getting, if any. And also, are you getting excited for HHN? Like, really, are you super hyped for it? I know I am. I'm super excited for the event to come, as, like I said, 28 days out of the time at the time of posting this video. It's literally just around the corner. And of course, also, they did announce that team member previews are on August 31st. That only gives us 4 days, or 24 days, for them to announce the rest of the stuff. So it's going to be a wild rest of the month of August until we get all of the announcements for houses and shows and everything. But I know I'm counting down until my October trip so I can finally see everything. But as always, I've been Michael, this has been Hollow Thrills, and I'll see you guys next time.